The music industry is considered to be an organization where people create music, but for some reason, the moments that always get the most attention in the music industry are the moments where the artists fight with each other. There have been famous beefs like Biggie versus Tupac and Drake versus Kendrick, but what if I told you that one time the Weeknd was beefing with Oreos?
What?
The cream-filled cookie brand, if you didn't know. I know that sounds ridiculous, probably just as crazy as Luka Doncic getting traded to the Lakers, but trust me, both those things actually happened, and a bunch of other crazy beefs that we're gonna talk about in this video. I told y'all a few videos ago that the Weeknd's show The Idol was so bad that on Twitter he was getting dragged, but it got to the point where even Oreos started cooking him. There's a tweet saying that The Idol was not renewed for a second season, and then Oreos replied saying, "Finally some good news." I'm a top 10 The Weeknd Glazer easily. Like, his new album just came out and I've literally not stopped listening to it, but were they lying? Let's just be for real, they were not lying. That show was terrible.
Understatement.
The Weeknd saw Oreos reply to that tweet, and at first he wasn't really trying to beef with them. He said that they had too many beautiful memories and that he was gonna dunk them in some champagne tonight. And I don't blame him, because I got some beautiful memories of Oreos too. Like them vanilla cookies, bro. Them cookies slap. Oreos didn't immediately back down though when the Weeknd wasn't trying to beef with them, because a few days later there was a tweet talking about that The Idol was one of the worst shows that were ever on HBO Max, and then Oreos replied saying, "Where's the lie?" And at this point the Weeknd realized that they really been out here clowning him like crazy and decided to fire back saying, "Don't make me dunk you in some milk." That's gotta be the weirdest response to a diss of all time, but bro is beefing with cookies right now, so I guess that's pretty weird on its own. So now the Weeknd and Oreos were officially beefing after those last couple responses, and the Weeknd fans were confused to how bro was somehow managing to beef with a cookie company, and his response was, because he's a fat... Yeah, I ain't getting demonetized, but you know what he said. After that, the Weeknd went out and bought up all the Oreos he could find in major Spain to show Oreos the kind of trouble that they were getting into messing with him. And yeah, safe to say that Oreos is starting to feel the heat from all the smoke, because the next day they dropped a tweet talking about, "Abel, you know we die for you, please don't hold it against us." And yeah, that's how the beef ended. I kinda wish bro would've dropped a diss track on them, but then again, it is a cookie brand, so I don't really know what he would've said about them. And The Weeknd is a singer, so yeah, him dropping a diss track would be pretty crazy. That didn't stop him from dropping a diss track on Drake last year, which I also think was one of the craziest music beefs to ever happen. When I mentioned Tupac versus Biggie or Kendrick versus Drake, obviously all of those are rap beefs, and usually diss tracks are rap songs, but yeah, The Weeknd is probably one of the first people to ever drop a diss track on somebody where he was singing his heart out. I mean, literally, I don't know if y'all heard this song All to Myself, but The Weeknd is literally saying some crazy stuff about Drake, like talking about how he leaked his meat, and he's doing all of this while singing in like this angelic voice. This joint is wild, and I'm not trying to say it's trash, like it's a great song, but seriously, he's literally like basically serenading his opponent in the middle of a beef. Like, just listen to this song, bro. I thank God that I never... That's hard, bro. I might need to get The Weeknd to get into a beef with me, cause I'm trying to hear some more songs like that, bro. If I was Drake, I would be happy he made that song about me. That is once in a lifetime, for real. A lot of other once in a lifetime events came out of the Kendrick versus Drake beef, and the last thing I want to talk about from that beef is Metro Boomin versus Drake. When Drake first dropped that bar on Push-Ups talking about, "Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga." Oh! I can't even lie, it went hard. And I felt kind of bad for Metro Boomin, cause like, he's a good producer, but being a producer and not a rapper is not really a way he can fire back making a diss track. At least that's what I thought. Until this man dropped the first ever diss-trumental and literally summoned the entire world to diss Drake. If y'all don't remember what happened, or never heard about it, or just never cared, Metro posted a tweet saying, "Best verse on this gets a free beat. Just upload your song and hashtag BBL Jersey beat giveaway." So yeah, putting this out, bro literally invited the entire world to diss Drake. And you can best believe that the whole world was putting their all into dissing Drake, because a Metro Boomin beat for free, that's no small prize. Like, I was a little bit mad at Metro Boomin after him and Kendrick teamed up to diss my GOAT J. Cole, but let's just be for real, I cannot stay long. I can't be mad. I can't stay mad at Metro Boomin for a long time because that's like the best rap producer of this generation, bro. That man cooks on every last beat he makes. And everybody on the planet wanted that beat that he was making. So yeah, they were literally tearing Drake to shreds just to get it. This next beef I'm gonna talk about, it doesn't have as crazy opponents as Drake versus the entire world, but I still think that Travis Scott versus Sabrina Carpenter is one of the craziest matchups we've ever seen, and I'm sure nobody ever saw this one coming. Like typically with music beefs, the opponents are like somewhat similar either physically or like personality wise or the type of music they make. Like when Cardi B and Nicki Minaj were beefing, they're both built similarly and have like similar personalities of music, but a 5-foot white girl that makes girly pop music versus a 5'9" black man that makes angry rager rap music is just insane. Like, I don't need to look through history to know that this matchup never happened before and probably will never happen again. Travis Scott and the Queen Sabrina were beefing because the same week that Sabrina's new album Short and Peak dropped, Travis Scott also decided to drop his 10-year-old mixtape Days Before Rodeo onto streaming services. I don't really know why it was such a big deal, but Travis Scott was literally trying to do everything he could to get this mixtape to #1 on the Billboard Hot 200 for albums. And of course Sabrina wanted hers there too because, I mean, who wouldn't want their album to go #1? When Sabrina found out that it was her versus Travis Scott though for the race to #1, she put out a tweet saying, "This one's for Nicki." I don't really know what she was yapping about because Travis Scott and Nicki are cool. Like, he was just featured on one of her songs recently. But yeah, clearly she was letting that boy know that it was smoke. And when I say it was smoke, it was really smoke. Like, they was really going at it. Sabrina dropped a digital deluxe album with one extra song on it, Busy Woman, to try to boost up her sales. But Travis Scott dropped 6 deluxe albums.
Oh, hell nah.
6. I don't even remember how many songs he dropped. It was like a whole new album on its own. Bro probably went and cleared out every hard drive he had full of throwaway songs just to try to beat a short white girl.
Embarrassing.
In the end, Sabrina won and got her album to #1 on the Billboard chart, selling 362,000 units in the first week. And then Travis Scott and his team tried to pull a Trump back in 2021 and claim that they faked the numbers, but yeah, that didn't work, and honestly, it just made the loss even more embarrassing for him. I'm not tripping though, because even though I'm a huge Travis Scott fan, y'all know I was rooting for Sabrina to win this one. I had a hard time deciding who to root for during the Ice Spice versus Latto beef, which is another one of the craziest that I've ever seen. Obviously, Ice Spice versus Latto fits into like the normal music beef model where the two opponents are pretty similar because both Ice Spice and Latto are incredibly fine. And they're both rappers. That's important too. But this beef was really just crazy because of like how it was executed. This beef all started because Latto was playing an Ice Spice video in the background of a TikTok that she posted. That's it. They started beefing because Latto was playing her song.
Really?
I know it's surprising to see people listening to Ice Spice music like actually willingly, but I don't really think that was any reason to start a beef. And real quick before I tell y'all about the other stuff that happened in this beef, why was I on TikTok looking for this TikTok that she posted about Ice Spice or using Ice Spice's song? And I see that one of the top searches for Latto is Latto throwing cakes.
Unbelievable.
I don't use TikToks. Y'all can't blame me for this one. I know I'm down bad, but that was not me searching this up. But yeah, y'all down horrendous, whoever doing this. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and act like I don't understand why y'all searching it up, but come on, bro. But yeah, anyways, back to the beef. So they started beefing because of this TikTok, which is already wild on its own. But then Ice Spice dropped a diss track with one of the most ridiculous names of all time, Fart. She dropped a whole music video for it too. And if you've never seen it, this is how the music video ends.
Are you serious, my brother?
So yeah, the beef first started because of a TikTok. And then it ended up shifting over to who was the biggest fart. Later on in the beef, Ice Spice and Latto were both at the BET Awards 2024, and they both actually performed their diss songs to each other live in person. But also while they were at the BET Awards, they were still beefing backstage, and yeah, one of the strangest quotes I've ever seen was said.
Bitch, I'm the motherfucking stinkiest fart you ever smelled, bitch. Oh my God.
What?
Yeah, I don't even know what to say, bro. I cannot believe this beef was actually real. Kanye West versus Kai Cenat is another beef that was so wild that it didn't feel real. First and foremost, I just don't understand how a rapper can be beefing with a streamer. I mean, I guess The Weeknd was beefing with Oreo cookies, but still, this is a wild matchup. Like, Kai Cenat was literally at Kanye's daughter's birthday party, bro. How you gonna beef with a man who was at your daughter's birthday party? And the reason they started beefing was even dumber than Latto and Ice Spice. Like, Latto and Ice Spice, they were beefing over a TikTok, but Kanye West and Kai Cenat started beefing because of sweatpants. Kanye West sent Kai Cenat some free merch, but I guess they forgot that Kai Cenat is like the same height as me, because the merch they sent him was for somebody way bigger. Pause.
You're free.
Kai Cenat was complaining and cooking the merch, but it was free, so I don't really know why he was doing all that. But Kanye West also took offense to him doing all that, because he went in his DMs and sent a message saying, "Don't make no jokes about my clothes." And then after Kai Cenat replied, he said that somebody paid him to talk bad about his clothes. I don't really think that was the case, and Kai Cenat said that wasn't the case, but I don't know what's up with these celebrities always crashing out and doing stuff like this over people saying something bad about what they do. Like, y'all egos can't be this high, bro. Kai Cenat was probably just joking too, but I guess they eventually were able to squash the beef, because I just saw a video saying that Kai Cenat met Kanye. That wasn't the only time that a rapper decided to beef with a streamer, but I think we done been yapping for long enough here, so I'm gonna just wrap this video up right now. If you want to hear about some more crazy dumb beefs, then let me know in the comments, and I'll make a part 2. Appreciate y'all for watching, and of course, if you know any more for me to talk about, then let me know in the comments. No! If you enjoyed the video, I appreciate a like and subscribe. And there was this dude on the last video talking about, bro is the king of making long outros for no reason. Yeah, that's kind of what I do, bro. What am I saying?
That's all, folks.
But yeah, the long outros, you know, I enjoy just talking about some random stuff that has nothing to do with the video. So, you know, if you really not trying to see that, then this is probably a good time for you to click off, because Apple Music Replay for January 2025 just dropped. And I don't know if y'all remember, but my Apple Music Replay for 2024 was not something I was very proud of. And I was hoping for a better start this year and a better end result this year. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't really think that's gonna happen. Let me just show y'all how it's looking so far. Oh god. Okay, 6,000 minutes. That's kind of tough.
You go get a damn job.
Yeah, when I told y'all that I was pretty obsessed with the Seraphim music right now, I was not capping. I mean, they got more minutes than J. Cole, bro. Jermaine Cole, bro. My Apple Music is so cooked.
How?
I don't want to talk about it, bro. All my top songs is straight Le Seraphim, bro.
You glazing.
This is my girl from Le Seraphim, by the way, Han Yu Jin. Still don't really know how to say her name, but yeah, shawty is fine. And I think I picked the right one, because she also writes and produces her own music. And yeah, she cooked right here, bro. This joint hard, bro.
Oh, God.
I don't know why I listened to it 90 times. I'm be honest with y'all, that's unexcusable, bro. And I don't even think I listened to the song all of January. I'm pretty sure my first day listening to this was like January 10th or something. So in 20 days, I played the song 90 times. SOS Deluxe, gotta have that. Heaven Knows, Pink Panthers, and then straight up the Seraphim, J. Cole. Yeah, we're down horrendous, bro. Well, that's my Apple Music Replay for January. Am I cooked? Yeah, probably. 90 plays. I cannot believe that, bro. Let me look at that again. Yeah, I might be cooked, bro. I'm cooked.